How are you, ma'am?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm also fine. And welcome to our Mom Star series, ma'am. This video is regarding mothers share their successful story of their breastfeeding, and myself, Shruti, from management team in Maa-Si Care Clinic. So, ma'am, please tell us in brief about yourself.
Hi, I'm Dr. Alia Mahmood. I'm an anesthesiologist. I absolutely love my profession. The feeling of calmness and comfort that comes to the patient's face the minute we induce any case, be it in OR or any emergency care, it just gives me the much needed boost and drive in my life.
Nice to meet you, ma'am.
Yeah, same here.
So, ma'am, uh, your query, your issue is like that. आप 12 times formula fit करा रहे थे बेबी को starting में 20 से 30 ml. And
Correct.
after that, you are feeding your baby with 80 ml per day, right?
Yeah, now it's completely stopped. He's completely exclusively on breast milk.
Yeah,
So
ma'am.
स्टार्टिंग में वो completely formula milk पे था, not even a drop of breast milk कुछ कुछ दिन उसको
As
मिलता
I
था.
mentioned, 20 to 30 ml per 12
Correct.
times feeding.
Yeah, so like in total that 20 to 30 is not 60 ml tak sometimes he used to drink and not go. So his requirement was some 720 ml. And
Yes,
since
ma'am.
that was gradual, but since day one, as we were not being able to latch, so the he was like totally on formula feeding. So dheere
Okay.
dheere he started becoming more fussy. So I started avoiding because it was quite traumatic to me to feed. Breastfeed used to be very traumatic experience.
Yeah, ma'am.
I used to avoid, and then gradually because of that, the milk supply also went down. That's when I reached you guys.
How you got to know about Dr. Tanima Singhal?
So I had searched online because I had consulted few lactation consultant here.
Okay.
After my delivery, one was provided to me. But since 1 to 3, the baby was pretty 2 3 days old. The lactation consultant was of the opinion that the milk will come. Initially, it doesn't come, right? For
Yeah.
3 4 days. So she was of the opinion it'll come. Even I was thinking it'll come. So after 2 months, when I realized that it's not coming, I searched online and the first search that was provided was of ma'am. And
Okay.
I read the reviews and I went through the her
Website.
portfolio and everything, her
Yeah,
stories,
ma'am.
her monster stories. And I was very impressed. Without even thinking about a second thought, I just
And now
enrolled for the
you are
consultation.
one of the mom star, ma'am.
Yeah, I didn't expect that. I I trust me, I was in a very bad state mentally. I had guilt that I'm not able to do what every mother does.
Ma'am, it 12 times बेबी को फीड कराना वो भी फॉर्मूला फीड
Yeah.
इट्स रियली लाइक very tough situation for you for a mother.
Because
So
what's the difference between someone else and me? The only difference is in Indian context, we take the mother as the one who breastfeeds. So that's how the kid bonds, basically.
yeah, ma'am, right.
So, but thank you. So, when I enrolled, she gave me the first consultation that I did with her. She gave me a protocol and on
Your
how to go
first
about it.
consultation was on 5th July, right, ma'am?
Yes, yes, yes.
Today you are doing mom star. Great,
Yeah.
ma'am.
So by 17th of July, actually, by the time she had given a protocol, she'd given few medications,
Yeah, ma'am.
the massage, the oil, everything, whatever she had said. She had told once it arrives, you start. But I
Hmm.
started doing it a little early only. Once everything started, I enrolled and I told you about my baby's weights and all.
Yes, ma'am.
So gradually, see, first day when I approached her, I was in shock because my blood milk supply was 10 to 20 ml in each pumping. And I used to pump after 12 hours, expecting it to increase. But after I started with her treatment, her stepwise protocol, her medications, everything,
Yeah,
it
ma'am.
has come down to, it has come up to 120 ml now.
Wow.
And after sleep, when I get up, I get 220 ml at times. So in a day, I'm producing way more than what my baby demands. So I store it in fridge at times. So
It's a
you can
great result, ma'am. Amazing. And
so
अभी आपको अच्छा भी लगता होगा.
exactly, but it took lot of
Yeah, ma'am.
patience and which she had already told. and you need to be there. When the first thing that Dr. Tanima had told me was, you have to meet the demand.
Yeah,
I
ma'am.
was not meeting that.
You have
So
to meet the demand of the baby.
the supply will immediately come up. So
Mm.
even if it is too, because see, he is always fussy with latching. So I would give him a trial of latching, but immediately start pumping.
Mm.
So I used to do it at 2 in the night, 3 in the night, whatever it is. And that's what made the difference, along with the medications. Like
Yeah.
from being a totally non-supplier of milk, now I'm an oversupplier for my baby.
Yes,
So
ma'am. Great difference between both the situation.
correct. Like
And
yesterday, I was sleeping because I was sick. So
yeah,
for
ma'am.
some
Yes,
reason,
ma'am.
on half an hour, I was not able to give him. So my mom gave him formula. He refused to take formula. He hated the taste.
Really?
Yeah. So that after 2 months of struggling, if your baby doesn't like formula because it's more sweet, they tend to drink formula more easily compared to our
As
milk.
you told, ma'am, you are sick. Please take care of yourself, ma'am.
Thank
And
you.
as you are sick and you are doing a mom star, amazing, ma'am. Thank you so much for support.
No, you guys have helped me so much. This words need to go out to people so that people like I being a medico have ignored. I took it for granted. I thought breastfeeding is very natural. It isn't it's not. You have to work on it. It's an
You have
art.
to
You
work on
need
it.
to
Yes.
master it. And I don't know. People just in Indian context and our thinking is कि नहीं किसी को बोलना नहीं चाहिए. लोग क्या सोचेंगे and all that thing. We don't
People,
come out and seek
people
help.
feel to say about breastfeeding, and they also sh- used to be shy that
Yeah, it's treated as a
how can
taboo
I say
basically.
about my this problem? How can I
Correct.
share this issue with the other?
Correct.
You know, ma'am,
Actually,
sometimes when we call patients to know their issues, they used to refuse the call. They don't even share their issues with us. That this kind of problem, we have to ask them that, do you have a low milk supply or latching? Then they say, yeah. These issues I'm having.
exactly. Actually, that's what I will suggest. Like, because me being a medico, I took it for granted, even after knowing.
Yeah.
Then I asked my sister, my cousins, my friends who all are mothers recently. Everybody had the same issue. Everybody had latching issues at one point. Sore nipples, cracked nipples, low milk supply, fussy baby not
But they
latching.
didn't even try to go for the lactation specialist.
Yeah, so that like my cousins, they all are medicos, they themselves went, so they suggested that you consult, and lactation consultants will always help. But then I got to know from my friends only, and then the first advice that they gave me is, don't be too hard on yourself, don't stress about it, because stress is the number one killer of
Yes,
milk
ma'am.
production.
Yes,
Just
ma'am.
be happy with your baby.
Hmm. And these were the biggest challenges you faced in your journey, right?
Yeah, extremely. At every step. I had sore nipples also at a point because he wasn't latching.
Yes,
A
ma'am.
lot of issues.
So, how was your experience with Dr. Tanima, ma'am?
She was
It was great.
amazing. It
Yeah,
was really, from the first day, she greets you only smilingly. So that is the first, it's as the stress was down. She gave very easy protocol, which was practical to be followed. It does take a lot of effort, I will be frank. Breastfeeding is not easy. So
yes, ma'am.
her protocol was a little, it was easy to execute, but it was, you needed to give patience and effort to it. But the medication and all that were provided were so good. They even look after your mental and physical health also.
Hmm.
For overall as a mother, because you go through so much of changes, and post pregnancy is like the most difficult task with the baby now in your play
Yes,
hands. So she took care of everything. The team was brilliant with their execution, with helping.
ma'am.
Everything was really
I
good.
was just going to ask you that how was the team and staff, and you answered that question.
No, they're very good. Very like the problem solving skills, the way to reach out, easy communication. If I needed any kind of help with ordering the medication or are not following the protocol, at each step, every day, it's being help there. The team
They
is
were
there,
sending you
available.
the reminders, and they were calling you also that. Ma'am,
Yeah,
you have to
very
do
good.
this. You have to do this. You have a next
Correct.
consultation.
Despite that, even mails, you keep getting one mail from the team every day, which gives you a tidbits, facts, knowledge, stories, which
Yes,
help
ma'am.
you understand. It's
To
got everything covered.
get
How to
motivated to
breastfeed,
follow the
position,
protocols. Yes, ma'am.
correct. How to pump, how to clean the pump also. During the 19th day, I got how to clean the pump. So it's like you have to go through them also to not ignore the mails, I would say. Very good. Very good.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So, according to your breastfeeding journey, what message do you want to convey to our mothers or fellow mothers or expectant mothers, especially for the mothers who are pregnant right now?
My first and foremost advice would be from my personal experience, don't think it's a natural thing. It comes naturally to everyone. Please enroll in lactational consultants or clinics before the baby is here, in your last trimester of pregnancy. Attend them, get a knowledge, master it, so that once the baby is here, when you start facing the issues, which you will, every mother goes through one, be it breast engorgement, nipple soreness, cracked nipples, latching issues, low milks,
Yes, ma'am.
something or the other will
You
always
mentioned
keep
all
coming.
the problems related to the
Because
breastfeeding.
I from everything. But after being a medico, I know after asking my friends about it. So please enroll in some lactational consultant or clinics and get yourself knowledgeable about it, so that
Yes,
when you
ma'am.
face with these
To
issues,
gain
you
knowledge is most important thing for the mothers
correct.
to
After
do.
the baby is here,
Hmm.
you can execute the things that you learned, right? And you can troubleshoot very easily.
Yes,
The
ma'am.
second thing I would say is all every mother and every child is different. So if someone else is very happily naturally, she is not having any issue, is she is one in hundreds,
Yeah.
99 are suffering. So reach out on time at the earliest stage, seek help, know when to seek help, ask others, and be open about it. And always, and see, don't feel guilty if you cannot breastfeed or give your milk to the baby. Do not stress about it. Be happy
Mothers
because
used, ma'am, very amazing point you covered. That mothers used to take stress in the starting of their breastfeeding journey. That why I'm not getting milk, why this is happening to me, this is not happened to that mother. Why it's happening to me? Is my health is wrong?
exactly.
It's my health is not good. So they
I
start
would tell you,
themselves.
I used to fear my child is sleeping. I used to fear that Abhi he will get up and ask for milk. How am I going to give him milk? Because
Uh,
every
I,
bottle of formula feed that I used to give him used to kill me a little. I used to be filled with guilt ke yaar,
that
abhi
I'm
to
not
iska
getting breast milk. Yeah.
yeah, I used to be like, next time I'll try. Next time when he gets up, I'll try. And I used to be like, hey, why isn't he sleeping for long? He should sleep because so that my guilt is less with each feeding that the formula is being done. So that's why this guilt should go out because that used to cause stress, and stress furthermore
Yes.
used to reduce the milk supply. At
Right.
one point, I was so stressed out. That's why the 10-20 ml per feed was, I was stressed out. I was mentally in a very poor condition. And that's when I I sought for help. So that's why I'm saying initially only I think they should seek for help, and so that everything will go down and they'll
So
be
that
happy.
we can get the right knowledge with the right experienced person. That's
Correct.
a common issue mothers used to face because these days C-section is very common, and mothers used to have this kind of problem of low milk supply, and
Yeah,
because of having no right knowledge, they used to don't latch their baby at the right position, right method,
correct.
and accordingly they,
Exactly.
as I told you, they start taking stress. They even go for a depression. And
Like I too had a normal delivery. Immediately the way I delivered him there, the immediately the pediatrician came while my episiotomy sutures were going on, and
okay,
she tried to
yeah,
latch. But I had flat nipples, so the baby was not able to latch at all. So for that, I had to like a nipple shield alone, which we started from a few days later. So I had multiple issues, but there were people to help me, and I was ready to seek help. I didn't shy away. So that's why I will tell. But at one point, I will say I was sad. And that is how my baby also suffers. So you should be happy. You're happy, even if your baby is not getting your milk, but you're happy
Yeah,
around the
ma'am.
baby. The baby sees, grasps your sentiments. The baby itself will be happy. A non happy mother is the worst thing that a baby can be with.
Yeah, ma'am.
So
What
ultimately, be
I like
happy.
the most that you use you said right now, like you was ready to seek help. So other mothers also learn this thing from you, that whenever they face any problem related to breastfeeding, they always ready to seek help from others or from lactation consultants so that they can get their problem resolved regarding their lactation issues.
Exactly. Exactly. Perfectly put.
Yes,
This
ma'am.
is what my, like, in summary, this is the advice I would give. Seek advice at the earliest, and
Yeah,
if possible, enroll before the baby is here, so that you are mentally totally ready and you've mastered the skill. Do not think it's natural.
any other message, ma'am?
Just be happy, enjoy, because you will
Amazing.
learn. Yeah,
Just
you
be
are
happy.
just the minute the baby is out, you have turned a mother. You and the baby both are learning with each day. You have never been with the baby before. So if you keep stressing about it, nothing will come to work. Be happy. As the baby is
Yeah,
growing,
ma'am.
you are also going to be a mother.
Mothers are
Enjoy
also,
the journey. It's a beautiful
yeah,
journey.
yeah, they are also having a journey. They have to enjoy it. Ma'am,
With
as
the baby
you
being
say,
first birthday, it's a mother's first birthday as well. She has never,
yeah, ma'am. Right.
different. Your body is different, your mind is different. Everything changes after you've given birth. So just be happy.
Yeah. Ma'am, as you are sick and you came here to share your breastfeeding journey with us, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And for motivating other mothers, inspiring other mothers. And I think other mothers should learn from you the messages you shared with them. And thank you so much, ma'am, and congratulations. You are
Thank you.
effectively breastfeeding your baby. Lots of love from our side to you and your baby, ma'am. Thank you.
Same here. I'm extremely grateful to everybody involved in this entire process. And thank you. Thank you. Very grateful. Thank you. Have a great day.
Bye bye.
Bye. Take care.